Hi, Caryl Hallberg here. I'm talking today about the book cover reveal of my new novel, A Brush With Mortality. The reveal is going to take place on May 8th, but today what I want to talk about is how the cover was created, because it's actually kind of an unusual and special story. The novel's written in English, and it's primarily for USA audiences, but English readers worldwide. However, I live in Tomar, Portugal, and I love this city that I live in, and I love the community here. So what I wanted to do is find a way to connect this place that I care about so much with my novel. So what I did is I went around the corner from my house to the Escola Profissonal de Tomar, and there I spoke with Professora Victoria, and she connected me with 6 of her third-year graphic design students. Now it's the end of the year, they're in their final projects, they're very busy. But I met with them, they were so enthusiastic, they were so interested, and we talked about the novel, and we talked about my concept of what the cover might be, what was important to me, how it had to be formatted, etc. And they went off and they thought about it. Now, most of the students decided that with their final projects and all the things that they had going on in their lives, they simply did not have the time or bandwidth to do this project. And I totally get that. But one student, Quelia Ferreira, decided to do this project. And I went back to the school several weeks later, and they presented me with 3 designs. Now, the first design was very nice, good design, just didn't fit with the novel, with my concept, so on. Didn't move me. Good design, though. The second design I loved, but if my book was a horror book, then it would have been perfect. But it's not a horror book, and so it didn't quite work. And I was beginning to lose hope. Then they showed me the third design, and I was stunned. I was speechless. I was blown away, because what Quelia had done is taken my concept, what I had talked about, what I had said was important, and completely changed it around and flipped it and created something that was so much better than I imagined. I just can't say enough about how much I love this cover and the artwork and the thought that went behind it. Now, they've talked about that a little bit. I did a duet with them, me reacting to them talking about how they created the cover. But there's more to it than that. I paid for the work because I believe that artists should be paid. And I paid what was standard for a beginning graphic designer, a couple hours work here in Portugal. But after I was sent the files and everything, we discovered that the ebook formatting is different from the paperback formatting, which is different from the, and so on and so on and so on. So they had to redo the files multiple times. I've given them a little bit more compensation, as is only right, but the fact is, this is the end of the year. They're doing their final project for their school to get their degree. It's a big deal. And on top of all of that, they are caring about this cover and getting everything done for me. And I just adore that there's that commitment and level of professionalism from a 20-year-old individual who is going to do, I think, great things in this life. Quelia is hoping to go on and learn more about animation and filmmaking and that sort of thing. And I think that if that's what happens and that's the interest that they have, they're going to succeed. I can't speak highly enough of this young person. So when you see this cover, that's the story that went behind the creation of this cover and why it's so special to me, and I hope will be special to you, especially after you read this book. So tomorrow we'll discuss this a little bit more. The reveal for the book cover is May 8th. There is a contest. Be sure to join the contest. It's going to be a drawing out of a basket of a name. You get your name in that basket by sharing or following me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about how this cover was made.